Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and I've got a very exciting product, and that isn't meant to be a pun, to unbox for you today. This is the Toshiba Excite Pro. A big thank you to Curry's PC World for sending me this out to unbox and review for you guys and girls. And the reason I'm super excited, that's 3 times I've said the exciting word, now 4, is because this is a really good alternative to the Google Nexus 10. Now, when Google launched their Nexus 10, I did invite them to send me one in to review. They didn't do that, so I haven't covered that one on the channel. But the reason the Google Nexus 10 was exciting was because it offered up a really high resolution screen. Well, the Excite Pro also offers up the same resolution, 2560 by 1600, 10.1 inch screen, and it's also quad core. It comes in at a really good price point, and I'm just really pleased to be able to share this coverage with you. So I'm going to unbox it. Let me show you the box first of all. It's a big box. Look at the size of this box. It's got 2 cameras, it's got a micro SD card port, it's got audio enhancement, stereo speakers, Harman Kardon speakers, which are really good quality, toughened glass display, PixelPure resolution, which I mentioned, the 2560 by 1600, and 10.1 inches of glorious colour screen. And let me just look on the top here, just for some of the extra specifications. There's also a micro HDMI socket on here, micro USB, the micro SD card slots, you can expand the memory, NVIDIA Tegra 4 processor, and it's also got the 2 cameras, 8 megapixel on the rear and 1.2 megapixel on the front. So really nice striking box. You can get some extra accessories for it if you so wish, and this is available in Curry's PC World for a really good price, so please do check out the link underneath this video in the video description, where you'll be able to find the Excite Pro. Now, there is also an Excite Pure, and I think one called an Excite Right or something as well, which includes a stylus. The Excite Pure, or the entry level one's got a lower resolution screen, so if you want the high res screen you have to go for the Pro. So let's get this unboxed. Where is my little Leatherman juice knife? Let's unbox this for you. And again, I'm just so thankful to have the opportunity to actually look at this and share the coverage with you. So here we go. This is how it's presented in the box when you first open it. So very nicely presented. We have got a little package here in white. Let me just open this up. So in here we have got the quick start guide and warranty information. So very cool to get us up and running nice and quickly. And then we've also got a UK power cable, 3-pin UK plug. And then we have got a multi-voltage power brick. This end here goes into the tablet itself. We'll just take that out so you can have a closer look at that. So it is multi-voltage, I'm sure. Yeah, 100 to 240 volts. This end here goes into the Toshiba Excite Pro, and then a figure 8 connector on here to plug that cable that I just showed you. If you're in another country, this is super good because it just means you buy a local country specific figure 8 cable extension or plug-in cable, and you can use the little power brick in any country. So very good way of doing things. And then last but not least, you can see there the Excite Pro. So let's have a look at this. So really nicely packaged. It's got some nice weight to it as well, not too heavy. And again, I must emphasize, the reason I'm excited to actually test this is because the specifications more or less match that of the Nexus 10, and the super high res screen I'm very keen to get a look at. So we've got a little tiny bit of plastic just covering the lens on the back, so I'm going to remove that just so when I'm using the camera we get some nice quality from it. And then we've got the screen film just to remove. Oh, that's static. There we go. And this is it. This is the Excite Pro. There's another little bit of plastic on the bottom here covering the Toshiba logo. So I'm going to actually turn this on. Hopefully we've got some battery in it. And whilst it's, yes, we have got battery in it. There we go. So whilst this is actually starting up, I'll give you a little guide around the device. We've got a little sort of wrist strap connector there. Very, very strange that that's on there. Can't understand why they've done that. And then round on the bottom it's completely clear. And then round on this side, this is where we've got all of the ports. It's already started up. Wow, it's already started. Look at that, very, very quick. So we've got the input port just there for the power supply. Then we've got a cover here. I'm gonna have to look at it because I've only just unboxed it to see what's under here. So under there, we have got micro SD, HDMI, and the micro USB ports. So all the connectivity underneath this little cover. So that's a really nice way of doing things. Just pop that back into position. Then we've got the volume up and down rocker just here. And then we've also got the headphone jack. So pretty much all the connectivity along one side. And then on the top, we have got a couple of stereo microphones. So we've got a microphone there, and also the power on off button. And then round on the back, we've got the camera with a flash. So on a tablet, a camera with a flash, really, really good. And then we've also got on either corner, the little speakers. So one speaker there, and then on the opposing corner, another speaker there, and then the Toshiba logo. And then on the front, we've obviously got the front facing camera. Let's just turn this on again and unlock it. Where are we going to unlock it to? So we've unlocked it. It's just saying to accept app installer. We'll close that for now. We don't want to do that. And we're going to, oh, we're up and running. I'm going to show you this screen. Let me just check what the brightness is. Display, brightness. So we're at middle brightness at the moment. So I'm going to put the brightness all the way up, just to give you a look at how bright the screen is. And this is this full HD high-res display. That's at full brightness. Don't forget I've got my studio lights on, so that's going to affect the brightness somewhat. The viewing angles look really good actually, from what I can see on my screen here. Very, very nice screen. Wow. And let me just see if I can show you this. So that feels very responsive. Wow. I can't see, I'm just going to look at this sort of straight on. I can't see any issue with drop frame rates or any stuttering or anything like that. Plenty of apps pre-installed on here. Let me just get rid of that. Plenty of apps pre-installed to get you up and running. So you can see all of the pre-installed apps there. And just a really nice screen. Wow. That is so, so clear. Let me stand up. I want to give you a proper look at this screen. So this is how sort of dense the pixels are. Give you an angle on that. Wow, look at that. Very, very pin sharp. Now don't forget, I've never ever seen a Nexus 10, so I haven't seen how sort of pin sharp the Nexus 10 screen is. But this one is fantastic. And the colours on it are really, really nice. I'm super impressed with that. Wow. That is so, so nice. Now, just to give you an idea though, of how this feels in the hand, and this is just a really quick first impressions, is it feels quite heavy, about the same weight as an iPad actually, or full-size iPad of course. The screen is fantastic. I love the pixel density on it. Not so keen on the shape, the sort of black borders. So we've got sort of square obviously going into the corner of the screen, then quite a big radius curve on the corners. Not quite so keen on that, but that's a personal preference. But that said, when you're holding it, it's very, very comfortable because we've got these nice curves, very, very comfortable to hold. Something I have noticed is the placement of these speakers. You're naturally going to hold it here, so you're covering those speakers up. So you're going to have to hold it a little bit higher up, but it's comfortable to hold it like that. So I hope that doesn't affect the actual loudness or the clarity of the speakers, the fact that you're holding it on these bottom corners. The actual material on the back is quite plasticky, but it's got a nice texture to it. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up, but there is a nice texture to the back, so it feels very tactile to hold. The actual quality, build quality, everything seems to meet really nicely. There's no creaking when you're moving it around, and it was so fast to start up. I started that up whilst I was talking to you guys and girls, and blinked, sort of showed you around a little bit of the device, and it has started up. So very, very quick to start up. And the brightness again, let me just check I did have that on. Yeah, it is on full brightness. So very, very pleased. Was there another setting there in brightness? No. So just really pleased with how this actually looks. I'm super, super excited to actually have this to play with. I'm going to do some gaming tests on this, obviously watch some videos back, install a lot of the apps that I've used previously, and I'll bring you a full review probably in about a week or so's time, between a week and 10 days normally, to do a proper test of this. I'll be keen to report to you how the screen's been performing, how those cameras perform as well, how the battery life is, and of course the performance. This is the Toshiba Excite Pro. Thank you very much for watching my unboxing and first look at this. Again, thank you to Courage PC World for sending this out for me to test and review. Please do hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel as well so you don't miss out on my future coverage of this and my tech and geeky videos every single day. I'll see you all in the next one.